In this event, the 4x50 metre medley relay, the first swimmer does a straightforward 50 metre freestyle sprint. The second lap is 50 metres of butterfly kick underwater with fins. Once the swimmer has surfaced and approaches the wall, the third person dives in with a rescue tube. Upon the third and final change, the rescuer comes in, they swap the rescue tube over, and the patient will then be kicking all the way back to the final 200 metre mark. The 100 metre medley rescue is 50 metres of freestyle, tumble turn, 17.5 metres underwater, pick up the mannequin and swim the remaining 50 to carry yourself all the way through to the 100 metres. Breathing as often as possible as you go into the turn, you make 17.5 metres underwater. Quite often, butterfly kick into breaststroke pull is the choice of this skill. Without surfacing, the mannequin pickup is made and the carry is made all the way back to the finish. Rescue 2006 saw Guillaume Rian break the world record in the 100 metre rescue medley.
Outstanding achievement. And for Jiří Mihula from the Czech Republic, making the final of the 100 metre rescue medley was exactly that. While Jiří may have been over 11 seconds from the winner,
the swimmer's foot position on the start of the 4x25 mannequin relay is very important for getting a good push off the wall. Watch the second swimmer bob underwater to get a push off the bottom. The changeover is made and the mannequin's face is still clear above the water. Going into the third change, again watch the head position of the mannequin stay clear out of the water and very even and safe. On the final change, you'll notice the fourth swimmer goes underwater but does not push off the bottom. In closing, you'll see the final stage is made with a very strong kick, a short stroke, and hopefully landing with a full stroke on the wall. The line throw rescue only takes about 10 seconds, but it's one of the most exciting events on the program. Here you'll see the rope get pulled in by the thrower, thrown back out to the patient, and drag the patient all the way back into the wall. Once he's got the rope, the lightweight patient can kick all the way to the wall.
line throw is dominated by the Europeans. And with a world record time of under 10 seconds, teams would have to ensure the rope throw was perfect if they were to go anywhere near it. For many of the developing nations, this was the first time they had competed in the line throw and found the task quite daunting. With the girls lined up, it was Monique Driessen of the Netherlands who continued her good form from day one to take victory in a time of 13.25. Not to be outdone, Rick Opteveld and Ruud van Bommel of the Netherlands came out on top with a time of 10.74.
Here we see Jenny Parry, two-time world champion and current world record holder for the 200 Super Lifesaver, setting up her fins and tube. Laying the strap of the rescue tube around the fins allows for easy access for your arm and your shoulder to get through the strap. Making sure the rope is away from the tube so no mistakes can happen. The 200 metre Super Lifesaver, the first 75 metres is straight freestyle. As she approaches halfway down the second lap, she'll duck dive down, pick up the mannequin and carry it another 25 metres. It's at the 100 metre mark that the 200 metre Super Lifesaver starts to get technical. She'll drop the mannequin, pick up her fins and tube and slide her fins on her feet, all within the 5 metre rule. At the 150, it's a regular fins and tube clip-up. The handler must let go as soon as the hand touches the wall. The tube will come over, across the chest, under, clipped on and go. And again, inside the 5 metres. The 200 metre Super Lifesaver, the Iron Man of the pool. We're using all the equipment, all the gear and all the skills. Here we see Jenny Parry, the world champion and world record holder, showing us in slow motion some of the most technical skills in Super Lifesaving. The women's 200 metre Super Lifesaver at Rescue 2006 sees Jenny Parry's training partner Patricia Di Diego take out the event.
At the first turn, Jennifer looked good, pacing herself in third position. At the halfway mark, Parry started to fall behind, with her concerns about fitness beginning to set in. As the race progressed, Parry couldn't maintain her initial speed, and by race end, she had slipped back to a disappointing 6th position, with Patricia Di Diego taking the win in a time of 2 minutes 30.86. While Jennifer may not have had her third straight title, she retained her world record that was set in Italy 2004 in a time of 2 minutes 30.44.
The pool events continued in the national teams event, all related to the skills of lifesaving, but perhaps none more so than a unique team event that is an initiative test, where a range of disaster situations are staged in the pool. This includes everything from drowned dummies to hypothermia and even special distractions. The teams are locked away in advance, then given a time limit to rescue and treat all of the victims. The 4 lifesavers have to quickly assess the situation as soon as they enter the arena, make a plan and react accordingly. It may be fun, but the serious side is again designed to test the life-saving skills of each team, with a panel of judges around the pool scoring every move the team members make. It's a difficult test of a team's abilities, and not just about diving in to rescue people, as Janet Castro, who set this particular test, explains.
Well, a lot of the whole of the championship is about lifeguards doing things at speed, and perhaps in a way they might not actually do in the ocean or in the pool. This is meant to make them think. They don't know what the test is. They're in security, hidden away, getting very nervous. But they have to come out and apply the principles of rescue. And that's not just about running around, as you saw some of the teams doing, and lifting bodies out. They've actually got to do something with them. So those people who went for the unconscious not breathing got tied up with them, and they didn't rescue the others who were maybe weak swimmers or non-swimmers. So really the question of this kind of rescue is, we call it mobilize the mobile. In other words, those who can be moved, make sure they're out and safe. Then secure the safety of those who are in imminent danger, and only then recover and resuscitate those that need continuous care. And that's a real formula, if you like, for rescue, but it should be, whether it's in a competition or outside, that's what people should do.
There were some good demonstrations and some that left a lot to be desired. But coming through with the most comprehensive performance was the Australia Royal Lifesaving Society's team, who scored the highest points and were judged to react the best to all of the situations put before them. You can feel safe in Australian waters.